Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Shell and I post videos twice a week, all pretty much related to makeup and beauty. I also run a blog called Make Up Your Mind, same name as this channel, and I post 5 days a week on there, which I will all have linked down below. So I just got back from brunch with my friends, so I thought, leave the makeup on my face and just go right into my May favorites. So that's exactly what this video is going to be. I'm going to first start off with something that kind of surprised me, and they're both from the same brand. I have never been someone who grew up using Mary Kay, which these items are by, and my mom was more of an Avon person, so that's what I knew growing up. But relatively recently I was sent some products by them and they kind of really blew me away. The first one is actually a cologne. This is Mary Kay's High Intensity Ocean, and it is a cologne spray, so you can tell kind of by the square, bulky, like it's quite solid packaging that this is kind of intended for men. And I only say that because branding is very much geared towards the sexes, so nobody attack me for that. This scent I think is more unisex. It's very aquatic and clean, and that's really what I like in perfumes or any kind of scent really. I did ask my husband if he thought this smelled like a guy's product, and he did say yes, so maybe I don't know. For me, it still kind of works because I like the scent of it, but it is more towards the masculine side of things. Anyway, this was a surprise winner because I've just been wearing it all month and I haven't gotten tired of it. And it also never gave me a headache, which I can be kind of susceptible with new perfumes until I have an adjustment period, and once I get used to it then I'm fine, but I didn't have that with this, and I really enjoyed it the entire month. Now the next item for me is kind of a weird one. I'm not somebody who wears foundation or concealer daily. And in fact, I'm not actually even wearing foundation today. As I said, I went to brunch and I came back and I thought I'd film. So I'm very lucky. I have pretty even skin. So you don't often find me wearing concealer. But there is on occasion where I just really want my under eye area to seem really even with my skin tone. So I'll try concealers under there and they never work. It always looks really, I always say crepey, and I mean it kind of looks like a little bit sandpapery, or like I've applied too much product, but I mean I can apply a very minimal amount and it still looks bad. So whenever I apply foundation, I just avoid the under eye area and I never apply concealer there. And then recently I tried the Mary Kay concealers and I was skeptical. I was like, this is not gonna work. Nothing ever works. But they work. They actually work. I put this on my under eye area and it looked like everybody else's under eye area. There was no creasing, there was no crepiness, it didn't look like an over applied product. So I'm totally blown away. I wasn't expecting to love these and they're incredible. For me, I've been using the, what do I have here? Light Ivory, which is a little bit brightening for me. So I also have light beige here too, which I think I might step up to during the summer as I get more of a tan. Again, I don't wear these daily, I don't feel the need to, but when I do really want a perfect under eye area, this absolutely does the job. And in case I didn't say the full name, it's the Mary Kay Perfecting Concealer, and they are brand new. The next item I picked up during the Sephora VIB sale in April. And I think I mentioned, it was either in a blog post or in a video, but I really wanted to spend my money during that sale on items that were unique. I mean, I have a shade of coral in every kind of product because that's what I really like, but sometimes I want something different. And more recently I'd started wearing purple eyeshadow looks and I didn't have a purple blush. And maybe that's strange, but I wanted a purple blush. And I had seen on my friend Natalie of Ivory Avenue months and months ago, like it was a long time ago, that she'd reviewed the Urban Decay Afterglow blush in Bittersweet. And this sucker is purple. And her review was good of it, and I kind of just filed it in the back of my mind that eventually one day I'd pick it up. So I did pick it up during the sale, and I love this. It's not a shade that I would ever think to buy in a blush. It's very purple, and I did post a review of it on my blog, perhaps within the last month. And I made a comment on my blog post review that I did a while ago that it looked very ethereal, but slightly corpse-like. And I still stand by that. It's not There's nothing natural about this shade on your cheeks, and it's not ever going to look like that's what your cheek color is supposed to flush. So in that sense, it does look a little bit dead, but kind of like you're a fairy or something like that. I don't know, that's the best way I can think of how to describe it. And it kind of did shock me. The first time I put this on, I was like, this is not gonna work. There is no way. But the more I blended it out and the more I got used to seeing myself wearing purple blush, the more I just really fell in love with it. So if you're looking for something really unique, this bittersweet blush is just gorgeous. And of course, summertime is time for coral in my book, so the next two items are very much focused on that color range. The first one is a trio of blushes / a highlight from Smashbox. And this is the LA Lights Blush and Highlight Palette, and the particular shade is Culver City Coral. This features a rich coral shade, a true coral shade, and a highlight coral. And if you look at them, they're just gorgeous. This is the kind of color I want all over my face at all times. Both of these are the typical blush shades. This last color here is supposed to be more of a highlight shade, so you apply it on the tops of your cheekbones. For me, I didn't find that it was reflective enough to be using as a highlight, so I opted to use it more as a blush, and it's a beautiful blush shade. It just has more sheen to it. So that's how I would wear it. And I'd pair it with one of my own individual highlighters. I can't say enough good things about this. It's perfect for traveling because the mirror is quite a good size, and the pans are big enough to stick your brush in without any worry about getting it into the pan beside it. Smashbox does have two other colored trios, and they are a pink tone one and a berry toned one. And the berry tone one is very much speaking to me, but I might wait till the fall to pick it up. Quality is amazing. It looks beautiful on the skin. It's sleek and compact. I can't say enough good things about this. And the last item I have is another product I picked up during the April Sephora VIB sale, and that is Too Faced Melted Melon. I have a lot of these melteds, and I want to have the entire collection. So I'll just pick up a few every time there's a sale because they are a little bit on the pricier side. I think they're 25 Canadian, so during a sale I can get them for like 20 bucks or something like that. So I'll pick and choose whatever shades I don't have, and I'll just add them to my cart. Anyway, Melted Melon is the one that I picked up during the sale, and I was a little bit concerned that it was going to be too similar to Melted Coral, but as it turns out, this is more flattering on me. Melted Coral is more orange and perhaps a little bit brighter. This looks, I mean, it's a pretty neon shade, but it just looks a little bit more flattering on my skin tone. In case you're not aware, I am obsessed with the melteds, and I have tons and tons of shades because I just love how they feel and they wear. The colors are gorgeous. I love the packaging, and yeah, I can't honestly say enough good things about these. All right, that's it for my May favorites. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.